Hello there, back for more? Good, because we're getting straight into it.
And after 2 weeks, Republic City continues to recover from Korra's epic battle with Unabatu.
That fight was the furthest thing from epic.
Korra City.
Bumchu! A little help!
The cast is already lacking in non-benders as it is, and they decide, you know, we need more benders.
I can vanquish Vatu, but not a bunch of stupid vines?
I'm sure you'll find a way.
Why do you want to get rid of them? You changed the world. We're connected with the spirits again. The wilds are their home.
Are you forgetting they've been dumped on other people's homes?
The Avatar has put us all in a very difficult position, but my administration...
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I put you in a difficult position by fighting the giant force of pure evil that was going to destroy the whole world? Maybe your administration could have handled that.
As retarded as Book 2's finale was, and I can't believe I'm saying this, Korra's in the right about the whole devil carpet fiasco.
This is a disaster.
Don't worry, we'll figure something out.
Easy for you to say. You don't have my poll numbers. 8% approval? Who are they asking?
You can't take that to heart. People are just frustrated.
Outside of bad writing, I will never understand why Asami, the person who's been cooked twice, is on good terms with Korra.
Where's Mako?
Oh, you mean the brooding teenager? He's staying at the police station.
Still?
Can you blame him? I wouldn't want to live under the same roof as my ex-girlfriend, let alone two of them.
You know you're welcome to stay here instead of sleeping at the police station.
No, I'm fine. I should just get going. So, as you were, ladies.
Someone put the poor man out of his misery already.
That's the break. Let's try again. You ready?
Damn, Asami's teaching her how to drive. Guess they're gay now.
Well, whatever happened with Mako, I'm glad it hasn't come between us.
In a world where actions have consequences, it would have.
But maybe there will be enough to fill the temples again.
What's wrong, Daddy?
I just wish your grandfather were here to see this.
If Korra didn't fuck up and let the past lives get erased, he could.
Go in peace.
So spirit bending used the power of Christ and destroy souls, but not get rid of spirit vines. Why? Oh, that was some glaring CGI.
Did I ruin everything by leaving the spirit portals open?
You completely disregarded what happened in one's era and did almost exactly what Unalaq wanted. So in short, yes.
What you did during harmonic convergence may have brought back the Air Nation.
The Air Nomads weren't a nation. They had their temples and would spend most of their time roaming the world. They were more of a religion than anything. And now that I think about it, in Avatar The Last Airbender, they only got called the Air Nation by that one Fire Nation teacher. Oh my god, Tenzin, drag the fire Kool-Aid.
I will burn this planet down.
Please! I don't know what I'm doing and I don't want to hurt anyone!
Look, I know you're scared. You've gone through a big change and it's kind of my fault. But you're not alone. There are other airbenders and they want to help you. Actually, they're really excited to meet you.
I don't want to be an airbender. Please, you're the Avatar. Make it stop!
I'm sorry, I can't. But I promise you, things will get better if you just give it a chance. Let me take you over to Air Temple Island and we can talk this through, okay?
Only took up to Season 3 for Korra to start being a halfway decent avatar instead of a pompous shit. Honestly, not sure if I should sin this for taking so long or remove one for finally doing it. Guess that decides it.
I've never met a new airbender before. Well, at least not one whose diaper I didn't have to change.
Actually, I just fell off a bridge, so I could use a fresh diaper right about now.
And the moment's ruined.
So is this the deal? We have a crisis every other day now, thanks to you.
Listen, I know you're having a tough time getting used to these changes, and I'm sorry for that. But you and everyone else are gonna have to learn to live with it. The vines and the spirits are here to stay.
So just fuck the homeless then.
That when you base your expectations only on what you see, you blind yourself to the possibilities of a new reality.
The other airbenders using the element immediately I can overlook since they have no control over it. But Zahir dancing around like he's an expert just comes off as jarring.
Did someone order a fully equipped Future Industries airship? It's perfect. Thanks, Asami.
When did they find the time to build this? Hell, Future Industries was bordering on bankruptcy last season, but they had the funding and resources to build this?
Who's excited to spend some time with your Auntie Kaya? Oh.
Might just be me, but I never find stuff like this funny.
There are reports of airbenders popping up all over the Earth Kingdom. I marked the villages on this map. You guys can take it with you.
This would have been a good chance to show off how the Fire Nation has progressed since the end of the war, but instead they decide to have them trot around to random Earth Kingdom villages numbers 1 through 759.
Hey, help them to Nora gets to go with you, but we don't!
Because you're a pair of annoying turds. Alright, that's cute.
We're going to bring the Air Nation back from the brink of extinction after nearly 200 years.
And it's all because of you, Korra.
Stroke my ego harder, Tenzi.
Hey, where are the other guards? Zahir?
I'm surprised they recognize him, and that Zahir knows how to drive a boat. I'm all for ambiguity, but the fact that lava bending never gets an explanation akin to lightning generation, metal bending, or blood bending just sucks, especially as it's only ever shown to be an Avatar level ability. Ghazan's hitting these guys with a disc of lava, and it's just knocking them away. Fire really can't do shit in this show.
I was given a gift. I believe it's a sign that our path is a righteous one.
Pretty sure you just won the Airbender raffle.
You represent the future of a culture that is being reborn. You're going to help us rebuild the Air Nation.
I'm gonna do what now?
Tenzin really thought he could just walk into a man's home and say, "Right, time to leave everything behind."
Your dad is an airbender, and he should learn about his culture.
He's an Earth Kingdom citizen, and considering how the magic system got raw-boned last season, could you even say his ancestors were airbenders?
No, sir, I'm not going anywhere with you, and I think it's best that you leave.
I'm beginning to wonder if Tenzin is socially inept.
When your son becomes a master, he'll get tattoos all over his body, just like me. There's nothing more nutritious than our vegetarian diet. I can tell that you're going to love wearing our ancient airbender robes. They're very breathable. You'll never have to worry about your worldly possessions again, because you won't have any. You'll get to shave your head. Your best friend will be a giant bison.
Outside of the last one, Tenzin really sucks at selling the idea of being an air nomad.
How old is he?
He's 22, and still just figuring his life out.
Reich single-handedly created the most relatable character in the show.
Whatever. I didn't ask to become an airbender, you know?
Well, I didn't ask to be the Avatar, but I am, and I'm fulfilling my duties.
Only took you 3 books to start. Water prosthetics. Right, that's neat. No idea how it works, but it's a neat idea.
Hey, let me go! This is not what we rehearsed!
I'm convinced the writers hate Mako.
Release the boy, or we'll take him by force.
Your days of harassing an innocent boy are over. You outlaws are going to prison.
Outlaws? Innocent boy? I'm a sheriff, and these are my deputies.
I guess the first avatars of a cycle excel at getting easily played.
The person who stole that stuff was the old me. Once I got airbending, I changed.
Boy was about to run away with a sack of gold and expects this to work.
Wait! You guys got the family's life savings back. Now let us take Kai.
And it did.
How could you let this happen?
I don't get why they didn't get Dante Basco to voice Zuko again. Or heck, Robin Atkin Downs, since he kinda sounds like a grown-up Zuko.
No one can make tea like Uncle, but hopefully I learned a thing or two. Would you like to hear Uncle's favorite tea joke? Okay, well, I can't remember how it starts, but the punchline is, leave me alone. I'm
not ashamed of what I was. I disagree with what they became. Do even you judge me, Kang?
Might just be me, but hey.
Oh, you're just a youngster, so I'm gonna go easy on you. Wouldn't want to hurt a kid. Whoa! Oh!
The time has come for a little child abuse.
Just try not to upset Her Majesty.
So much for keeping an eye on him.
That topiary is supposed to be an eel swan, not a turtle duck!
Turtle ducks are superior anyway.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Bit of a twat move.
This is the express line to the lower ring. Next stop, Polcom Station.
In Avatar The Last Airbender, Earthbenders moved the trains, and it gave the world a unique flair. But now we're just doing it the bog standard way. God, I miss when shows were creative.
Are you sure we shouldn't have brought more people to collect the tax money?
No, because the writers need to establish we're gay now.
I bet everyone's freaking out that we've been gone all night.
Bold of you to assume they care.
So much for our escorts.
Why does Asami have the shock glove on what was supposed to be a simple airbender pickup trip? Was she gonna threaten them if they didn't come?
We built this place secretly with your father to hold a very special prisoner. Can create explosions with her mind. Ironically, I hired a guy with a similar ability to kill the Avatar myself once. Didn't work.
70 years later, and Zuko's still an awkward mess.
Welcome to Her Majesty's Army, 1st Airbending Regiment. From now on, you live to fight for the Earth Queen.
Why not brainwash them like they did with Jet? From what we've seen of the Earth Queen, it's not beneath her. How does Kazan know how to drive a truck? The writers really did Zuko dirty by having his only fight be in a tundra.
Really? Right now?
The writers remembered to make the villains actual people. Well, actual people compared to Bloodbender McDaddy issues and Satan's favourite Pope. Congratulations, you've finally managed to do the bare minimum.
And I know how to check it out without being caught. I can project my spirit into it.
It'll never be elaborated on as to where she picked this up. I'm convinced Avatar characters have indestructible bones and an immunity to internal bleeding.
How are you here right now? Shh, quiet. It's a high-level airbender move, with a little spiritual stuff thrown in.
How is projecting and controlling one's own spirit an airbender move? The spiritual stuff's sure, but airbending? Not even the wiki explains why, it's just an airbender move. I miss when abilities got a proper explanation and weren't just pulled out of thin air.
Zahir and 3 others attempted to kidnap you. Luckily, your father, Lord Zuko, Chief Sokka, and I were there to stop them.
What, no Suki? No Katara? No Toph? If Zuko was there, you'd think he'd rally Team Avatar to fight them.
Hi.
How? Where?
Where are the others?
You'd think they'd react to that. Okay, Lynn, you're not best lady anymore. A metal city created by metal benders is pretty neat world building, although I can only imagine watching this without the knowledge of the whole Beifong Metal Bending Academy thing, and wondering how the heck it managed to spread this wide.
Why didn't you ever tell me you had a sister?
You and Lynn are hardly even friends and you expect her to divulge her personal life to you?
Half-sister. Same mom, different dads.
Hold up, you're telling me Toph gets 2 kids from different guys but Sokka and Suki get none? The fuck? We are on episode 5 of 13 and so far it's just been slice of life fight scenes and villain build up rather than just fast paced and nonsensical. It's refreshing, but you do this kind of thing in seasons 1 and 2, not your penultimate one.
Things are great now. I got to be a pro bender, fought against a dangerous revolution, became a mover star, and now I'm helping the Avatar rebuild a whole nation.
Wow, your life sounds so exciting.
Opal may as well be wearing a shirt that says "Dick me daddy."
Too bad she's not my type.
Right, I forgot. Your type is dumb mover star or psycho ice princess.
You forgot to mention spiteful avatars. God damn it, you cock-blocking son of a whore.
You seem to know a lot about airbender history for someone who just got airbending.
Almost as if people would study that kind of thing.
Wait. Zahir.
It really took her this long to recognise him when it took the White Lotus sentry mere seconds.
You're never gonna change. You're always gonna be a bitter, lonely woman.
Ironic, coming from Korra.
I don't think I'd be much competition since I can't metal bend.
Really? Lynn never offered to train you?
Why would she? They aren't friends.
Try to focus on the fine pieces of earth within the metal.
I can't believe it. I'm metal bending.
The Mary Sue powers strike again.
Really? That's how she got the scar? By an easily preventable accident? How the heck can Ming Hua drive a car? Hey, that kind of rhymes.
Anyone besides Otaku who already studied this in his acolyte training?
Otaku. Yeah, they really do just pull words out of a hat.
That actually sounds like a good plan. You're turning into a pretty wise avatar after all.
Conflict resolution. It's what I do.
Bitch, you've been starting conflicts for 2 bloody seasons.
Well, I've been training for a long time. Then why don't you have tattoos like an airbending master?
Because she hasn't mastered all 36 tiers or created her own skill, you know? Like Aang did with his air scooter.
Nice.
He survives this.
Jinora, take over!
Does this mean I'm the master now?
Yes, just lead them through some basic exercises.
Well, since I'm a master, when do you think I can get my tattoos?
You really thought now was the best time to ask?
The answer is no, you're just a little girl.
I'm not a little girl anymore.
You're 11 goddamn years old.
He just can't believe that I'm grown up now and I don't need him telling me what to do like one of his recruits.
You. Ah, 11!
The Earth Queen and her fancy friends pay big money for bison steaks and other weird meat. I even heard she ate her dad's pet bear.
She fucking what? It's bizarre how a bunch of new airbenders are performing better than the freaking Avatar ever did when she was new to it.
Metal bending is extremely difficult. No one gets it right away if they can get it at all. It's not normal. Oh, sure. She's the Avatar.
It's a funny way to pronounce Mary Sue.
What's going on? I can't hear anything. I hate sitting down here.
Mako must have gone hard of hearing from all of Korra's bitching in Book 2.
What is your full name? Where were you last night? Do you have any knowledge of the people who tried to kidnap the Avatar?
My name is Zhu Guan.
I was patrolling the south wall of the Beifong Estates.
I have absolutely no knowledge of the people that tried to kidnap Korra.
Maybe it wasn't a guard after all. Maybe it was someone a little higher up the food chain.
Now wait just a titty-slapping minute. Lin couldn't tell they were lying. Lin, the successor of tough motherfucking Beifong. She didn't learn or get taught one of the most crucial abilities for a police chief. But this guy knows it.
Did you help the attackers enter Zaofu last night?
No, of course not.
You're lying.
What? No, I'm not.
How did they get in and out? Where are they now?
The fact that no one suspects Ai Wei, apparent master of lie detecting, is the traitor in this moment is, well, kinda dumb, especially as Lin suspects her own sister over him. They survive this.
We're going to hold off our search for airbenders and hunt down Ai Wei. Naga can track us.
No, we're not hunting this group. There could be other secret agents in other parts of the world looking for you right now. I'm taking you back to Republic City where I can protect you.
If I wasn't safe here, then I'm not safe anywhere. I have to stop them.
It's too dangerous. You are not going.
Stop trying to protect me. I'm the Avatar. This is my job.
Don't lecture me about jobs.
Korra almost gets kidnapped and thinks she can just hunt down Ai Wei and 4 deadly assassins. Well, the dumbass part of her character remained consistent.
No. Those are wanted posters. And there's one for each of us.
Mako and Bolin having mugshots, I can believe. And maybe Korra. But Asami? How did the Earth Queen even get her hands on these?
Sorry, I forgot to bring treats, but good girl.
Based Naga.
It's over, Ai Wei. Where's... What?
What happened back in Zaofu? You told me we wouldn't have any problems getting the Avatar. Because of you, we've all been compromised.
No, any evidence was destroyed when my library burned.
Remember when being able to meditate into the spirit world was a special ability? But now apparently anyone can do it. Children? Sure. Scarborough? Why not? Tenzin? Nah.
Zahir!
You can just teleport in the spirit world now and take people with you, even if they aren't really consenting to it? What?
He was locked away for 13 years, Korra, and never broke. I don't think a little bending is going to intimidate this guy.
And I'm not going anywhere. I'll answer whatever questions you have. You deserve that much.
Didn't even need bending. Her mere presence makes him talk.
Avatar Korra. Misty Palms Inn. Find her.
How is he doing that? I mean, if you can do this, why didn't Aang just do this when he found out the identities of the
Ocean
Moon Spirit? You know, Katara and Yue were right there, what would you even call this?
I met your uncle when I was a teenager after we had both joined the Red Lotus. We learned about Rava and Vatu, and how Avatar 1 foolishly severed them, disrupting the balance of the world forever.
That ain't the kind of thing you pick up in a textbook. And Wan Shi Tong's library was long gone by that point.
The idea of having nations and governments is as foolish as keeping the human and spirit realms separate. You've had to deal with a moronic president and a tyrannical queen. Don't you think the world would be better off if leaders like them were eliminated?
The man's motives are anarchy. Fucking anarchy. One of the most retarded societal systems is what he's striving for. God damn it, break.
Zahir, please. As an airbender, you could help make a positive difference in the world instead of destroying it.
You are a very smart young woman, Korra.
Korra is about as smart as a box of rocks. Also, a thing I've noticed with this show is that everyone always seems to stroke Korra's ego. Friggin' Bolin and Mako stroke it in the first season. Tenzin stroke it when the air nomads got reborn. And kinda give that one was like, that was purely happenstance. Even Zahir, stroke the ego. Unalak, stroke the ego. I think the only one who didn't do it was Amon. Did Amon do it? I can't remember if he did. That's not how it works. She would appear back in Ai Wei's room. You know, like how Aang appeared back in the Spirit Oasis when Zuko kidnapped him in the Book 1 finale.
Sorry, ma'am, I'm under orders.
Can't you just chain me to that railing? I mean, where am I gonna go? Please?
Well, as long as you're chained up, I guess it doesn't make a difference.
He falls for this.
And why did you need Korra alive back in Zaofu? You had her paralyzed. Why didn't you just take her out when you had the chance?
Mako actually raises a good point here. If they did Korra in there and then, they'd be able to bring about their new world order while the new Avatar grows up, and help possibly capture them. The Red Lotus are honestly pretty dumb.
So you guys were like locked up for 15 years, huh? That must have been like crazy boring.
Actually, it was only 13 years, but it felt like 30.
I mean, what did you do with all that time? Did you sing songs, work on crafts?
Not a lot of craft supplies in a volcanic prison cell.
And I must have renamed the constellations about 1,000 times. When it rained, that was a big event.
I would have killed for some rain. Mostly I just made up stories about the guards, who was having trouble with his girlfriend, which one secretly wished he'd become a pastry chef.
Ooh, okay, that sounds like fun. Let me try that on you guys. You were raised by an older sister. Your mustache grew in when you were 10, and I'm sensing, just sensing, an unspoken attraction between you two.
2 out of 3. It's not bad.
Bolin trying to have a friendly back and forth with the enemy is just, well, it's nice.
I think you might have been a little over-aggressive with the airbending. The controls are busted. Also, you broke the radio.
Sorry, but it's not my fault this airship's a hunk of junk.
If you were aware of that, why did you air blast a man into the controls?
I heard that since all the spirits came back, this desert has been haunted by them.
Oh, right, so I guess that's my fault too.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Bolin! 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 You're right. Okay, here I go. Metal bending!
I think the reason he can't metal bend is because he doesn't know the first thing about it.
You wouldn't dare attack a queen!
Your breathing privileges have expired.
We have to get out of here, Bolin.
Burn the lock, you dumbass.
Did you hear about the Earth Queen?
What about her?
Once again, the Earth Queen's reign has come to an abrupt and violent end.
Really just had the radio tell them instead of the 3 already informed people right in front of them.
Move over. We're getting them out.
Oh, you think just because you dated Asami, you know how to fly this better than me?
Yeah.
How does "I dated a plot device for a few weeks" translate to "I know how to fly a Zeppelin"?
It's my home.
Grandma, there's one thing that Mako and I have learned from all our years on the street. It doesn't matter where you go. If you have your family with you, you'll always be at home.
I'm not going.
Why can't Legend of Korra have any emotional moments without throwing in a stupid quip or making it redundant within under a minute?
What lovely young women. Mako, why aren't you dating any nice girls like them?
One's been an incorrigible twat for 2 seasons, and the other has the personality of oatmeal. If these are the kind of people you want Mako to date, he's better off single.
There you are.
Please don't hurt me, Korra. I'm just an old man.
The first Iroh cameo was enough, now you're just milking it.
I know many avatars have needed guidance, but I'm the only one since Avatar 1 that can't get help from my past lives. I wish I could talk to Aang.
You never even made an attempt to contact him, but since you let the past lives get erased, now you want to talk to him?
If it's true that the Red Lotus is targeting the nation's leaders, I need to protect my daughter.
I understand. You have to keep the Fire Lord safe.
Wait, Zuko isn't the Fire Lord? He abdicated his bleeding throne? The fuck? Yes! Also, he survives this, and still has his hearing afterwards.
And don't bother trying to metal bend out of these. They're platinum.
Always with the platinum. Bryke know there are other high purity metals out there, right? Like cobalt?
We're about to get you out of here.
Oh no, double cross. How could we have not seen this coming? No.
Is it just me? Or is it, getting really warm in here? Oh, this is not good.
Why weren't you periodically doing that while fleeing?
And deep down, I knew you'd find a way to get me out. Just like you saved me from becoming that warlord's killing machine when I was a girl. You've shown me what true freedom means.
Plee! Gave Plee a half-assed backstory, then killed her off in the same episode. Legend of Korra really is trying to be an anime.
Let go your earthly tether.
Release the Avatar!
Enter the void.
This is your last warning!
Empty and become wind.
No! Stop!
The whole flying thing is stupid. It'll never be used again, and I'm convinced it just exists so Bryke could put in a Dragon Ball Z Sky Battle. Bolin has no training nor knowledge or heck even motivation to lava bend, but he just does it. So this is mercury, which is a high purity metal, and these metal benders can bend it. Bryke really don't remember how metal bending works, do they?
Once we administer this poison, your body will naturally react, forcing you into the Avatar state in an effort to keep you alive. Sadly for you, you'll be entering it for the last time.
My god, this plan is stupid. You're going to force her into her most powerful state and hope these chains are enough to restrain her. The Earth Queen's bloody goons did a better job at restraining her, and they weren't trying to murder her. I hate Korra as much as the next enlightened individual, but even I wouldn't wish this on her, and I'm convinced someone on the writing staff has a torture fetish.
Sir, please, could we just have some water? There are children and a baby here.
Guards always seem to be dumb when it serves the plot.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
He probably survives this.
Destroy the Avatar!
What a surprise, ship went sideways. See what I mean by how they just gave Zahir flight so they could have a Dragon Ball Z sky battle?
You can't fight me and the poison.
In that case, just leave. You know the poison will kill her, so what's the point in fighting? Just let her slowly die.
Now it's over.
That's not how it works. Just fucking kill her. My god, this man is a dumbass. She survives this. Why the fuck didn't you do this sooner? You know, like when she initially entered the Avatar state? Just so we're keeping track, Korra wins Book 1 because Tarlok offed himself and his brother. She wins Book 2 because of Deus Ex Genorica. And now she wins Book 3 because Genora and the Airbenders make a super tornado. Bitch really can't do anything for herself. They survive this.
The Red Lotus has won.
You can save her. The poison is metallic.
Yeah, Bryke really forgot how metal bending works, didn't they?
No! You don't understand. The revolution has already begun. Chaos is the natural order of all... Whoa!
Zahir started out as an interesting villain, but now he's been reduced to a joke. Much like real-life anarchists.
I want you to know that I'm here for you.
Hand holding out of wedlock, the audacity, the gall, the gay.
Avatar Korra, I vow that we will do everything in our power to follow in your footsteps and bring harmony to the world.
After the events of the past 2 books, those are not a set of footprints you want to follow.
Now, let us anoint the Master who will help lead us in our new path.
You know, this feels really unearned. Genora only ever started doing anything near the butt ends of books 2 and 3, and we haven't seen any of her growth as an airbender, just stuff getting pulled out of thin air like her spiritual connection. And yet, she's a master, at 11 years old. This really just comes across as Bryke trying to dethrone Aang as the youngest airbending master. And yes, I would complain about Aang being an airbending master at 12 years old, if he hadn't been shown to be worthy of them throughout the show. Well, that was a season. I knew this video would be short because this part is 80% villain build-up, world building, fight scenes, and characters just existing. Very few things of sin-worthy note happened for the first 9 episodes. Then there's the finale, which is really half-arsed, and pretty stupid as well. This is supposed to be the best season of Legend of Korra, but when your competition is a dumpster, said dumpster sets on fire, and Book 4, we'll cross that bridge when we get there, it's no surprise that the animated equivalent of Raw Tofu is the best season. Anyway, I'll be doing Book 4 whenever I feel up to it, so feel free to subscribe, ring a bell, and check out my story that I haven't mentioned up until now. Thank you for watching till the end, and I'll see you next time.